If you so much as feel for these pathetic excuses for men, I will make sure you regret it. Now, you. Do you believe that people can change? Yes. Pathetic excuse for a human. It does not matter what you believe. I am here to show you that these men are monsters. They are sick, deluded, and worst of all, agenda-pushing perverts. Do not believe a word they say. You are here to believe me and me alone. Nobody in this facility can change. Nobody. Roll call! Thomas! Chris! Mika! And Curtis! Curtis! Curtis, get yourself out of bed, you ugly bundle of sticks! Look, cut the music, what is he doing?
Oh, Daddy Afton! You can springlock me any day.
Curtis.
Officer Canal.
Oh, what do we have?
Oh,
here?
it's nothing, it's just a picture. It's nothing.
Do you know this man?
No.
Yeah, no, honestly, me neither, but that's yours. Well, Curtis, it seems you have interrupted my routine, and in turn, my day. Do you know what this means?
I don't know.
Oh, he doesn't know. Strike one. Breakfast, ladies. Go. Now. Well, Curtis, it seems you have visitation today. It'd be a shame if something were to happen in the midst of it. Don't push me, Curtis. Breakfast. Go.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear couple! Happy birthday to you!
Thank you very much.
Come on then, open it up. We got it from commissary. It cost us a week's wages.
What?
He's exaggerating. It cost us overtime at the warehouse. Only this one decided to get all up in Canal's face and broke a window. They're deducting his wages to pay for the repairs.
That's why you all disappeared last week. Well, I've done something to scare you off.
Curtis, have you looked in the mirror? Can scare a goldfish.
Very funny. Thanks, guys. How does it work?
Doesn't. It's got no bloody works in it.
That's alright. I'm sure we can find some things around here to fix it.
What is the matter with you?
That guard, he was getting all handsy, touching me up like that.
Mum, that's his job.
I know, but still. It's a little strange that they get the men to do the pat-downs. What if they touch something naughty?
Oh, Mum!
I'm serious. That's why I worry about Curtis being in here. What if they know?
Know what?
You know he's, you know.
Oh, Mum, please.
I worry about him. What if he's gonna get beaten up?
I mean, he looks fine to me.
Ah, my boy! Hello?
Ignore her. She's been acting all crazy lately.
It's always so stuffy in here. You know, they practically tore this off me and thinking I'd snuck some wacky backy in it. Honestly, who did I think I am?
So, how's it feel to be another year older?
I feel just as depressed as any other day.
Oh, don't you say that. You know I worry about ya. Plus, you can't be depressed. You look happy enough.
Thanks, Mum.
We got you a card and some cake, but the guards kind of tore through it, so it's just a box of mush now.
Oh, that's alright. It's better than nothing. Thanks. Where's Dad?
Did I tell you? I spoke with Phoebe the other day, and she told me that she'd won big on the scratch cards. I think it's a big like 100.
Mum, will you just listen to me? Where's Dad? Why isn't he here?
You know how it is. He can't make it up here every time.
Seriously. I ain't seen him in 2 years. You know what, that time he could find one day to come and see me?
Curtis, it's hard on us all. He struggles to find things to say to you.
I need him, Mum. I need to talk to him. Why doesn't he want to see me?
I'm sorry. He can't see you like this.
You don't mean about me being in prison, do you? He'd rather pretend I don't exist. than
Curtis,
think
I'm
there's a-
sorry, he can't.
Who wants cake?
Thanks, Kate. Sorry, I didn't mean to, you know.
It's okay, I know you didn't mean it.
Yeah. Now I can drown my sorrows in sponge.
Well, now, what do we have here?
Oh, it's nothing, it's just... Oh, is this cake?
Oh, well, there must be a special occasion, mustn't it?
It's not.
I'm sorry, officer. Can we help you?
Oh, nothing, really. I was just seeing what Mr. Curtis was up to.
I'm not up to anything.
Did I say you could speak?
Hey, we came to see my brother. Can we not get a minute alone with him?
Oh, that depends on if I think you're fit to meet with him. No offence, madam, but you don't seem to know the first thing about dealing with creatures like them.
Excuse me?
Honey, sit down.
Ma'am, I would appreciate it if you could keep your daughter under control.
I don't
would
need
be
controlling.
grateful.
You need to learn how to treat
Your
me with
hands
respect.
away from me, or I will remove you from the
I
premises.
didn't even
Right.
touch you. Get the hell off her!
Strike two, Curtis. Come on.
No, wait, you can't do this!
You two, out! Now!
Ugh!
Come on, Dad, pick up.
Oh, ordering a takeaway?
I bitch.
Who are you trying to call?
Oh, my daddy doesn't want to talk to me. Ever since I came out to him, he hasn't looked at me the same since.
Yeah. Yeah, your position is it's hard on everyone, I suppose.
That's all I ever hear. Doesn't matter they get beaten in the streets or question my identity every 5 minutes or I have 10 different names for the same family. I'm not allowed to be mad. Because it's hard on them. They're the ones going through it, or they're the ones who get sympathy. Because technically, I'm the one who's the cause of all the drama. It's my fault my family's been torn apart. It's my fault my mere existence makes everyone uncomfortable. It's always going to be my fault. No matter what I say.
Is that why you pled guilty? You didn't think the jury would believe you?
It's just easier that way, you know. Saves everyone's time. They'd have found me guilty anyway, so why cause a scene, you know?
No, that doesn't matter. Well, sometimes you have to make a scene to defend yourself.
Don't you think I haven't tried? That's how I got into this mess in the first place.
You weren't to blame for that fight. If anything, you were the victim, not those transphobic bastards. They jumped you, not the other way around.
Yes, they jumped me. Yes, I was scared, so I fought back. And that's how I ended up throwing that girl into the street. She was in a coma because of me. She is paralysed because of me. They jumped me. And I was the one they punished. The day I went to court, I was ready to fight for myself, but when I saw the gallery's faces and the girl's family, I just couldn't bring myself to... It's easier just to take the blame, you know? Be what they say you are.
Kurt.
Just forget it, alright? I've got to go.
has received some complaints in regards to our exercise program. It seems you men are not competent enough for our exercise regime, so I have been told to enforce a new one. Now, star jumps. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Stop! You are the most incompetent bunch of misfits I've ever had the misfortune to come across. I think you need someone to show you how it's done. You, come here. Show them how to do star jumps.
Okay, you ready? Okay. What? Do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You see?
5.
He is 10 times better than you will ever be. Well, since you are so incompetent at star jumps, we'll have to try something else. On the ground, now. Give me 30. Now! What's the matter with you, small fry? Those don't look like press-ups to me.
I'm trying. It's not enough for you.
Sorry. What was that?
Nothing.
That's what I thought. Now get down. You fucking rat! I said, get down.
I can't.
Say that again. Say it.
I can't do it.
That's right. You can't do it. No matter how much you try and fit in with the rest of them, no matter how many drugs you take, you'll never be one of them.
You can't force me to do something I can't do.
What?
I don't care anymore. Don't you see that? I don't care. Go ahead, beat me up, throw me in shoe, make up whatever excuse you want to feed the governor's ego. I don't care. I give up. So fuck you.
Fuck are you looking at? Get the fuck out of my sight!
I never asked for any of this. I mean, who does? I don't know anyone who'd willingly ask to get beaten and abused their whole lives, but I'm no people expert. Maybe some people are into that, I don't know. But I'm not. Everyone wants to be accepted at one point in their lives, right? Whether it's on the first day of preschool or the application to Oxford University. We all get that same feeling. The rush, the fear, the adrenaline. You spend days working it over in your head until the day finally comes. You get the letter in the post, you open it, and for some strange reason you suddenly forget how to read. The words on the page are just a blur. Just some strange hieroglyphics merged as one until you hear your mum's voice. What does it say? She asks. And when you look up at her, her face is full of happiness and pride. And when you gaze over her, your sight finally returns, and you feel a nervous lump rising in your throat. Rejected. You look up from the page and you see your mum's happiness turn into sorrow. Your own emotions reflecting in her. You don't need to say another word. She just hugs you. Now imagine that page was something more than that. Something you couldn't just throw away. Imagine that was your life. whole life becomes rejected because it's something you can't control. And suddenly, everyone begins to see you different, begins to treat you different. And suddenly, it becomes worldwide propaganda whenever you speak, whenever you feel, whenever you breathe. And you notice that people are never comfortable around you anymore. That they'll glance and shift around you. That they'll never go to the bathroom when you're there. That their grip comes tighter around their child's hand if you even come close to them. And these are the people you know. The people that love you. The people that will be with you throughout your entire life. And they'll stare, and they'll glance, and they'll shift every second of the day until you're gone. You get treated like a criminal. Never to be trusted, never to be liked or admired. A prisoner. And eventually that's what they turn you into. A prisoner. A prisoner in your own body, and a prisoner in society. You can break out of one, but the other will always be there to keep you trapped. And they'll call you names that are much worse than ugly or lame. They call you mutilated and perverted and predatory. Oh, and then they call you a snowflake for taking offence. And they'd say, why are you taking offence to something that's true? And then you start to worry that it is true. I'm a mutilated, perverted predator just for wanting to be myself. So imagine every time you were yourself, you got called a predator. Imagine you got that rejection letter. That the world treated you as a criminal just for existing. Existing in a world that refuses to change.
Hey.
Hey.
You alright?
I'm fine.
You're in solitary for 2 weeks. No one's fine after that.
I guess.
You got a letter whilst you were in there. The guards opened it up if you want to read it.
No thanks.
Okay. You know, everyone saw what went down in the gym the other day.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of hard to miss. The governors have put Connell on temporary leave whilst they investigate what happened.
Pretty obvious, wasn't it? Got beat up. Got thrown in chute. Got suicidal. Happens to us all.
Yeah, well. I was able to bribe a few officials into giving me your parents' phone number. It cost me a week's wages, but they deserve to know.
You didn't have to do that.
No, but I wanted to. And we spoke, and I told them what happened. And I managed to speak to your dad. He said he would rather you be his son and alive than his daughter and dead. He's saying he can't forgive you what happened, but he's willing to try. He sent this a day later. He wants to see you go this. But I mean, it's your call. It's your life. Oh, and me and the others were able to scrap up a few things to make up for your birthday present. So maybe we'll get that radio to work after we drown our sorrows in sponge.